morning, everyone. Happy New Year.
Morning.
This is the annual reorganization meeting of the Township of Middletown, January 7th, 2024. At this time, I'd like to read the Open Public Meetings Act statement. The notice requirements provided for in the Open Public Meetings Act have been satisfied. Notice of this meeting was properly given by transmission to the Star Ledger, the Independent, and the Two River Times, and by posting at the Middletown Township Municipal Building and filing with the Township Clerk on January 5th, 2024. We will begin by swearing in of newly elected committee member Ryan Clarke. On November 7th, 2023, Ryan Clarke was duly elected as member of the Township Committee of Middletown Township for a term of 3 years expiring December 31st, 2026. At this time, Ryan, would you please come forward with your family? The oath of office will be administered by Township Committeeman Tony Perry.
This is only got like 8 times this morning. All right. Brian, congratulations. I'm honored to serve alongside you and issue the oath of office for your second term in office. Place your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand towards God, and repeat after me. I, Ryan Clarke.
I, Ryan Clarke,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United
in
States
the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do swear
I do swear
to faithfully,
to faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all the duties
of Township Committeeman
Township Committeeman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Ryan, quick family picture?
Yeah.
There you go. Next, right? Ready? Yeah, all right.
At this time, we will swear in Township Committee member Kimberly Kratz. On November 7th, 2023, Kimberly Kratz was duly elected as member of the Township Committee of the Township of Middletown for a term of 3 years expiring December 31st, 2026. At this time, I'd like to invite Committeewoman Kratz. Please come forward with your family. The oath of office will be administered by Monmouth County Surrogate Maureen T. Raish.
It's so great.
Oh, we might need a note.
Number one draft right there.
It's usually somewhere.
Hi, good morning, family. You guys stand up a little, come on, slide over.
I've done it.
Maureen's never been to Middletown Town Hall.
Right here.
All right, you ready? Yes. No, you're good, you're good, you're good. Repeat after me. I know I'm on this before too much. I, Kimberly Kratz, solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same and to the governments established
to the same and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and I do swear to faithfully,
and I do swear to faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform all the duties of
and justly perform all of the duties of
Township Committee Woman
Township Committee Woman
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Is that what y'all?
Sure.
Get one step forward.
Just to be clear, other than when Chief Weber at the Middletown Police Department are standing next to me, I've never felt so safe in my life.
Your tall grandchildren, you're gonna go.
I was like a Smurf.
Everybody? Maureen, you want to come in?
Thank you. With you guys.
Yes.
At this time, I'd like to call a roll for 2024. Committeeman
Here.
Hibell.
Here.
Committeewoman Kratz. Here. Committeeman Perry.
Here.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Here.
At this time, we have leading the Pledge of Allegiance is Monmouth County Sheriff Sean Golden.
All rise, please join me as we salute this flag, the greatest symbol of freedom and democracy here and around the world. I pledge allegiance to the flag.
At this time, I'd like to invite Reverend Jeffrey Cagley from St. Mary Mother of God Church. Please come forward for the invocation.
Good morning. Bow our heads. Gracious God, each of us in our own way, from our own traditions, would invoke your presence with us today as we gather for the ceremonial occasion. In your wisdom, loving God, you have set us within families. You have gathered families into communities, communities that combine and make a strong nation. We are thankful for the people of Middletown. And we are grateful for these individuals who have come forward to serve in elected positions on their behalf. Bless Kimberly and Ryan as they take the oath of office. Bless the solemn words that come with public trust. Let us remember to commend them to the Lord every day in prayer. Endow them with both wisdom and right judgment. Keep us attuned to the higher standards of public service. Grant us the vision to work for goals and purposes larger than ourselves. And give us the energy and the zeal to carry the vision forward. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, for you have set us within communities and called us to promote the common good. Through Christ our Lord.
At this time, it is necessary to adopt resolution 24-01, resolution of the appointment of township attorney.
Make motion to appoint now in his 15th year. Brian Nelson.
Second.
Committeeman Clarke.
Yes.
Committeeman Hibell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Kratz.
Yes.
Committeeman Perry.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt resolution 24-01. At this time, it is necessary for the township committee to elect a mayor for 2024.
This is always a tough time for us here. I'd like to make a motion to select my friend, my colleague, for the 6th time, Tony Perry. Second.
Committeeman Clarke.
Yes.
Committeeman Hibell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Kratz.
Yes.
Committeeman Perry.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, I'd like to invite Mayor Perry's family to please come to the front of the room, and former Assemblyman Jack Chettarelli, please come forward to administer the oath of office.
In a spirit of full disclosure, both children are registered Republicans. I've had the honor of administering the oath of office all around the state over the past week, and I will say of the 564 towns, Mayor, to be, no town gives me greater satisfaction to administer the oath of office than this town, and you may already know the reason why. But in all seriousness, across the country, more than 20,000 reorganization meetings are taking place at the municipal, county, and Board of Education level, and it's the hallmark of the great republic. So with that, I state your name, left hand on the Bible, right hand in the air. State your name.
I, Tony Perry,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New
and
Jersey,
I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same,
to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do swear
And I do swear
faithfully,
to faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office of
all the duties of the office of
Mayor
Mayor,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Hey, Jack, why don't we take you into there, right? And then we'll have you stand up. Guys? Hey, Jackson, have you? Billy?
We can stay here.
There you go. There we go.
well.
Okay, at this time, it is necessary for the township deputy mayor for 2024.
Well, he made me wait last year, so I'm gonna make him wait a second. So. It's, this has been an absolute honor to serve with my great friend Rick Hibell, my colleague for the last 3 years, serving as mayor and deputy mayor, and I'm honored and privileged to make a motion for my friend Rick Hibell to continue to serve as deputy mayor. Motion. Second.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Hibell.
Yes.
Committeewoman Kratz.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Yes.
Mayor Perry.
Yes.
Motion carries. To invite Commissioner Director Tom Arnone to please come forward to administer the oath of office, and also Deputy Mayor Hibell's family.
Only half of it today. All right.
So as the family's coming up, it's an honor for the sheriff, our county clerk, Christine Hamlin, the prosecutor, and Ross, and myself to be here for many reasons. And obviously, we know, as Jack said, how important it is. The county is driven by the success of Middletown and the leadership that they have here, and the continued balance of leadership that they have here. And it really, we work hand in hand, and I couldn't be working, I'm sure my colleagues will say the same, with a better team than we have here. And your stability in the administrative side is always recognized throughout, not just the county, but the state of New Jersey. So with that being said, let's do this again. We've been doing this a lot.
Yes, yes. I was talking to the mayor a minute ago, and I said to say something, but my kids were as small as your kids when I started coming up here.
Yes, they are.
In 2010, and it just goes fast. We started as fires. Good time.
And I just have to, on another side though, the sheriff will remember our first election that we ran together, Rick ran, and you were about that big. For the good. State your name.
I, Rick Hibell,
Do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support
support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
faith,
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and I do swear
and I do swear
to faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of deputy mayor
of deputy mayor
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God. Todd, when you're ready, Commissioner, come on over. We want you to.
Sure. Oh, you got Tom.
Thanks.
That's how I feel.
Yes.
Okay, at this time, I'm going to do a proper roll call. We have Committeeman Clarke.
Here.
Committeewoman Kratz.
Here.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Hibell.
Here.
Mayor Perry. Thank you. At this time, we have the mayor's address for the coming year of 2024.
Bible says, try not to fall on your way down. He's always rooting for me.
Just gotta go after him.
Yeah, just a little bit, I guess, right? Well, first of all, Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to Middletown Town Hall. Welcome to our annual reorganization ceremony. I am humbled once again for the continued trust of the Township Committee and for the residents of Middletown, for the opportunity to continue to serve as your mayor. You know, what we've been doing in Middletown and Middletown's legacy is that of a beacon of light for the state of New Jersey, exemplifying strong community, responsible governance, and a model for civic excellence. But without the unwavering dedication and the deep commitment of the Township Committee, the successes Middletown celebrates today would not have been possible. And I want to congratulate my friends and colleagues, Kim Kratz and Ryan Clarke, on their resounding victories this past November. I am so honored to serve alongside both of them, and I welcome them back for their new terms. Congratulations. To my very good friend, Deputy Mayor Rick Hibell, all I can say is thank you. Words really can't express how grateful I am for his willingness, his continued willingness to serve and his unwavering support year after year. I do want to point out and thank him for something very special. He and I have now served together for 4 consecutive years, which I've been informed by our clerk, kind of makes us the Jordan and Pippen of mayor and deputy mayor, as we have now served together longer than any other mayor and deputy mayor combo and leadership team in Middletown's history. So, Rick, I want to thank you very much for your continued leadership, my friend. Thank you. To all the members of the Township Committee, I look forward to continue working to preserve and fight for Middletown alongside you every single day. Last year, when Travel and Leisure magazine named Middletown as one of the top 10 places to live, I shared the same excitement with many of you, yet I was not surprised. Our collective and tireless efforts have been dedicated to making Middletown an exemplary place to live and raise a family. I see it every day. I see it I hear it in the phone calls I receive. I see it in the conversations that I have. And that spirit exists here in this town, greater than in any other place. But this isn't just a credit to the Township Committee alone. It's a testament to the countless volunteers, all of them that are lined up along these back walls, day in and day out of our fire department. To the people who work tirelessly advocating for our students, and to every individual who does the small things that quietly transforms Middletown into that shining city on a hill. Now, I will never be able to thank all of you enough for your service, for your sacrifice, and for your commitment to making our town not only the envy of New Jersey, but of our entire nation. Now, this past summer, while many of our departments had already moved into Town Hall by this time, several others were in the midst of relocating. But last summer, on what had to be, undoubtedly, one of the hottest days of the year, thousands of residents braved the heat to join our friends, our neighbors, in a community gathering to unveil this beautiful building. That event was perfectly described by the media as a night in Middletown, but morning in America. Because it described a moment where Middletown's residents, our small businesses, our sports teams, lifelong residents, and new neighbors came together celebrating the best of our town and adding yet another chapter into Middletown's history. You know, for most of us, history is both shared and personal. It is made, it's nurtured, and preserved here in Middletown. And this year, we reach 360 years since our founding. A history stretching back to the days of Sachem Pompora, Richard Hartshorn, and the Lenni Lenape tribes. We continue to make history while never neglecting our solemn duty to celebrate it. And this year promises to be no different. In April, Middletown will proudly welcome the USS New Jersey, a Block 4 Virginia-class submarine, a vessel that will be the third in the United States Navy's history to be named in honor of our state. And it will be commissioned at the historic Naval Weapons Station Earl right here in Middletown. This event will not only celebrate the strength and prestige of our military, but it will offer an opportunity for Middletown to once again open its doors to people from across our nation. And those eyes will be on Middletown as we celebrate this unforgettable moment in our history. I hope you'll join me, my family, and our neighbors in experiencing this extraordinary Middletown moment. Last year, the Township Committee continued to deliver on its promise to preserve open space and protect our historically significant properties. We are now in the process of preparing to fully restore the Murray Farmhouse, a local landmark here at Horsey Park. This governing body has already authorized $350,000 in capital and grant funds for this restoration, because this project preserves a window in Middletown's rich revolutionary history. And it not only highlights the early stages of our country's development, but it also commemorates Joseph Murray's legacy of rebellion against tyranny. Now, as one of New Jersey's original towns, we are very thrilled to announce that Middletown will once again play a pivotal role in the American epic with the formation of our America 250 Committee. This venture, celebrating America's 250th anniversary in 2026, is a remarkable opportunity, and we look forward to collaborating with the Monmouth County Commissioners and County Clerk to honor our county and town's significant contributions to the American Revolution and acknowledge the enduring impact of our people on the nation's past, present, and future. We've continued our efforts to protect properties throughout the township from development and destruction. While our success and capabilities of preserving land has dramatically improved since our open space referendum in 2020, this fight is far from over, but our commitment will never waver. We're actively challenging Trenton's hypocritical stance on housing mandates, which unfortunately incentivizes the destruction of undeveloped and environmentally sensitive land. While this struggle is not unique to Middletown, we are once again prepared to lead the charge for change. A change not just for Middletown, but also for the state of New Jersey, and a fight we are willing to take all the way up to the Supreme Court if we have to. FYI, right? Now, as I look back on my years serving this town, I've experienced many truly Middletown moments that will forever remain with me. One event stands out distinctly: a naturalization ceremony in the shadow of Sandy Hook Lighthouse last September. Being there with 40 individuals from 23 nations, patiently and most of them nervously, waiting to recite the oath of allegiance as they became new citizens was profoundly moving. And as I looked out, I reflected on the essence of the American identity. This question, which is often posed to middle school classes, it took on new significance for me. Because perhaps it was the realization that emerges over time, but I come to understand that words and ceremonies and the very pomp and circumstance of such events are saturated with deep meaning. The genesis of the American experiment was born from the ashes of our revolution. It was a watershed moment in human history, much like the experience of these 40 new Americans out on Sandy Hook. There is life before and a dramatically altered life after embracing America. For many of these families, my responsibility as mayor is to steadfastly uphold the solemn duty that defines us as Americans, to ensure that not only their liberties are protected, but also that their hopes and their dreams are realized through an honest and accountable government. This commitment empowers individuals to achieve limitless human heights of progress, embodying the true spirit of American potential. But during this reflection, I reached the age-old question that we all eventually face. What America are we leaving behind for our children? Because beyond the title of mayor, husband and father are the ones that drive me to serve. Building a family is one I get to do with my incredible wife, Alana, right here in Middletown. And I couldn't do this job without her. And I'm incredibly grateful for her patience, her sacrifice, and her love, as being in the public eye is not just the undertaking of an individual, but of a family, and one that she does with incredible grace and dignity, and I'm grateful for that. But every day I'm reminded why I choose to serve. It's for those 3 little kids hanging out right there in the front row, Reagan, Grant, and Kennedy. Because when I first got sworn in, there were no kids sitting up here. But those 3 amazing little kids have literally grown up in this building. They've let me do this job. So I pose the same question to all of you. What does it mean to be an American? What are we leaving for future generations? I'm willing to bet that you reached the same answer I did, because the answer is quite literally right here in front of us. We often have heard that leaving a place better than you found it is the ultimate success of any public servant. And I've spoken much about Middletown's history. But Middletown is no stranger to being front and center. When we were met with one of America's darkest days in September 2001, the light of our community overpowered the grief and agony that came to Middletown. When Superstorm Sandy, years later, we did what came natural to Middletown. We supported and uplifted our neighbors despite our own personal losses. Now, I inherited this history when I became mayor. And thanks to the leaders before me, their wisdom, I made sure that that legacy would be to leave Middletown better than I found it. And I knew that that would not be possible without leaning on the storied strength of our community. But then came March of 2020. And it was my turn as mayor to navigate this third event horizon in our history. But Middletown once again answered the call, and we led. We led the way despite the seemingly endless punches that were thrown our way. Because Middletown has witnessed our strength, our resilience, our fortitude. And I think America can take a page out of Middletown's history. Because we watched what happened in our schools and how our children were pawns in a political gamesmanship, and we took action. It's easy to say that you're for preserving history in our environment, yet never yield to those who make overdevelopment their religion. It's easy to say that you'll head to Washington or Trenton to fight, But when politicians spend years and sometimes decades in office and do not deliver for their communities, we the people need to tell those who are not willing to fight to hang up their gloves and put someone in who can take the punches of the world and deliver them right back. Because here in Middletown, the spirit of America has been thriving for 360 years, and it continues to flourish. So as I contemplate the legacy we leave behind for future generations, I'm filled with confidence, because Middletown is poised to be a model of American progress for another 360 years, exemplifying growth, community, and resilience. So my fellow residents, the answer, as I have said, is right here with us. What does it mean to be an American? What do we hope to leave for future generations? The answer is not found in the halls of power, nor will it come from any edict out of Trenton or Washington. The answer comes from Middletown, where our families are the building blocks of our community, where our history is preserved and it is celebrated, and where the worst of humanity never wins, because it is always met with the best of ourselves. So as we stand here today in the heart of Monmouth County, in the heart of New Jersey, let us realize that we are not just part of the state's fabric, but a beacon of hope and progress. Our actions here set a precedent, a template for the revival of New Jersey. And we cannot and we will not remain passive observers in our own future. We must lead not just in words, but through resolute actions. Because our town is more than just a place on a map. It's a home. It's a community with a rich legacy and an even brighter future. A future where our children, where my children, can not only dream but achieve. Where they can not only hope but thrive. It is upon us to lay down the stepping stones for their success, with an environment ripe with opportunities that fosters that very growth, innovation, and a sustainable way of life. So as we embark on this journey to spearhead the great New Jersey comeback, let us remember that the strength of Middletown lies in each of us, in every small business owner, in every student, and in every volunteer who contributes to the success of our community. Because together we are an unstoppable force. Together we can transform the challenges we face into triumphs and our aspirations into realities. So let us pledge today to not just live in Middletown, but to thrive in it. To not just be residents, but active architects of our destiny. Let us embrace our role at the forefront of New Jersey's Renaissance. A Renaissance forging a path of prosperity, not just for ourselves, but for generations to come. The road ahead will be long, and it will be filled with challenges. But remember, Middletown, we don't just face challenges, we overcome them. We don't just dream, we achieve. We are not just New Jersey's heart, we are its pulse. And together, we will make history, because a thriving and prosperous Middletown lays the groundwork which will create a vibrant and successful New Jersey. Thank you for this honor. God bless you, God bless Middletown, and God bless the United States. Thank you all very much. We're done. Done. Go ahead, Heidi.
At this time, the new deputy mayor presents the address for the coming year, 2024.
Here we go. We're gonna pull something out of the Tony Fiore playbook here. I wrote some notes as the mayor was speaking there. So Happy New Year, everyone. I want to thank Ted, for today. I saw him this morning and, he was able to move the storm line just a little bit north of us, so we were able to have this event. So, I do want to thank him. And, I did try to negotiate with Colleen today. I thought we saved about $200,000 in plowing, but she immediately said quickly $100,000. But thank you for that. Thank you for everyone being here. I know it was, supposed to be and scheduled to be a bad day here. So, I always have to start with, thanking my family. Not everyone was able to be here today, but they are watching. My wife and mother-in-law in Florida, and my son Jack just had to run out to play practice. My daughter Lila, my dad, my mom. It means a lot. I can't do this job. I can't even try to do this job without you guys. My parents are always running. Today was a crazy day too. I gotta thank Chief Morris, is he back there? And I think I seen Chief Waltz this morning at 10 a.m. My wife is away, like I just said, and we had some help we needed from a babysitter on our way over, and she got into an accident on Route 36 at 9:45 this morning on our way over, and of course the fire department was there in force. We had I think 2 and 4 were there, probably about 30 people, and helping her get out of the car. So thank you, Chief, thank you, ex-Chief Waltz. I saw you there. Thanks again, guys. Next, I have to thank this amazing committee. It's been some time here. I've been sitting up here now for 6 years. For them to allow me to serve and put their faith in me to serve another year as deputy mayor really means a lot to me. So I just want to thank you. It is definitely a great honor and a great pleasure to serve. I would like to thank at this time my colleagues, Kim and Ryan, also my friend Tony Perry for accepting the role as mayor again. Tony and I, since we ran together in 2018, we've had this special bond, and it was kind of forced by him, by the way. We walked and we walked, and we didn't get breaks. I don't know where Lana is. I think she ran out with the kids, but she's out walking. She's out walking. So to get elected in 2018, I tried to share the story with as many people that are in this position. We literally walked as well. He wanted to walk 7 days, but I got most Sundays off, I should say. But we did it. And
That was Father Jeff.
yes, Father Jeff. Thank you for that. It's still here. Thank you. So it's been an amazing journey with Tony to see him, the leadership that he's brought to this table here. And for him to continue as mayor. So thank you, Tony, Ryan, and Kim. It's a pleasure to serve you guys. This job couldn't be as fun and as good as it is without you guys. So I'm glad that you'll be serving another 3 years. Let's see. Every year I touch on our volunteers, and I did just briefly before. John Brucker, I don't know if he's here, he sends me a really detailed report, and I have to share it with the public. It's not that we always have the opportunity to always thank them. Every time we do thank them. So the fire department this year has, under the leadership of Chief John Waltz, responded to roughly 1,500 calls of service. So that's an incredible amount of calls. In 2010, I started my journey as fire chief in 2015, so I understand all the calls that you guys do and the hours. The hours that John calculated were just under 50,000 hours of volunteer time. So I just want to take everyone a round of applause. Fire department. John, thank you for your service the last 5 years, by the way. EMS also does a ton of hours. They're roughly a little bit more, about 70,000 hours, and they have about roughly 2,500 calls. So it's just amazing to have that much time as volunteers. We got over 100,000 hours that the volunteers gave to this community over the last year. It's really, truly amazing. So I just want to make sure we have the opportunity to thank them. And when you see them today, when you're walking out, please give them a thanks. The next, this job is not possible without our committees and our boards that we have. There's a lot of them here today being sworn in. without all the boards we have, our planning boards, all of our boards, this doesn't work. You guys truly do an amazing job, and you are volunteers again, so I want to thank you all for taking those positions and taking them very seriously. Last, I always touch on our roads. Ted, a big accomplishment. We got 10 miles of roadway paved this year. I know that's, we hear a lot of complaints, and that's one of them on the top of the list is our roads are so bad. There's so many potholes, but we are paving roads. 10 miles of road is a lot. I know we have roughly, 375 miles, right? It's hard to keep up with all that, but, Ted and, I am a little bit of a stickler with it, but just doing a great job. So I just want to thank Ted for that. Also, I don't think Janet's here. We've been working, like the mayor said, and it's hard to come after a speech of him because he does cover everything. But we got some amazing projects coming online very soon. Just last weekend, I took my kids by the skate park to check that out. What an amazing facility. I mean, just to get the kids out, away from the TVs and get in front of you. And this skate park is going to be amazing. The dog park will be online very soon. We've done a bunch of other parks, and we're going to continue to do them this year. So I'm going to close there, Mayor, but thank you. Happy New Year to everyone. Thanks again, Mayor, for serving another term. We appreciate that.
Just want to briefly acknowledge some special guests that we have with us today. Obviously, our Commissioner Director, Tom Arnone, who's more Rick. Deputy Director, Ross Citra. Our Sheriff, Sean Golden. Assemblyman Jerry Scharfenberger. County Clerk Christine Hanlon. Guy who's certainly going to be very busy over the course of the next few months. Captain and Commanding Officer of Naval Weapons Station, Captain Ken Smith. Someone who needs truly no introduction because she has been here longer than almost anyone else, except for Mercantante, I think. Our surrogate, Maureen Raich. Former Assemblyman Jack Chiarelli. It was an honor to have you here. Thank you, sir. Our prosecutor, Ray Santiago. Another man who needs no introduction, and my mentor, former Senator Joe Carlos. I want to acknowledge two former mayors that are here. Former Mayor Peter Carton in the back there. Former Mayor Tony Fiore. Key members of our Board of Education here, our President, Frank Capone. Vice President Jackie Tobacco. And then one person I want to acknowledge and thank, where's John Waltz at? John. Our outgoing chief for 2023 of our fire department, John Waltz. And then finally, I just want to just thank a few more people. Craig Weber, our chief of police, who does a phenomenal job each and every day. All of our deputy chiefs here. And then the staff at this dais. Tony, first off, I want to thank you for everything that you do. Again, an Middletown institution, and Tony, thank you. Even with the goatee going on. Our amazing clerk, Heidi Pielek. Heidi, thank you. Down this end, Colleen Lapp, our CFO. Colleen, thank you. Our Public Works Director, Ted Maloney. And then there are four people that I absolutely cannot do this job without. And they, when you literally say work lives, you have work lives. And that is my assistant, Laura Madison, my secretary, Amy Gross Napolitano. And then our communications team led by Tara Burson and Raven Renta. All this does not happen without all of these people, and we couldn't be more grateful to have every single one of you, to our elected officials, and to our team. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This governing body can't do it without you. All right, Heidi, back in action.
At this time, we have the appointment of fire department officers. We have resolution 24-02. The next, appointing the newly elected officers of Middletown Township Fire term of 1 year expiring December 31st, 2024. Do we have a motion?
Motion. Second. Yes.
Committeewoman Kratz.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedembehan.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Hibell.
Yes.
Mayor Perry.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt resolution 24-02. At this time, I'd like to invite our first, we have our Fire Chief, William Kane Jr. to please come forward with your family.
I, William Kane Jr.,
I, William Kane Jr.
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the government established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people,
And I do swear
and I do swear
to faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all the duties
of Fire Chief
of fire chief
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Mayor, could I just have the family, please? Yes.
Next, I'd like to invite Deputy Chief Anthony Fulcinetti to please come forward with your family.
I, Anthony Fulcinetti,
I, Anthony Fulton,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New
and
Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do swear
I do swear
to faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and
perform
justly perform
all of the duties
all
of
of the duties of
Deputy Fire Chief
Deputy Fire Chief
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
At this time, I'd like to invite First Assistant Daniel P. Kelly to please come forward with your family.
I, Daniel P. Kelly, do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do swear
And I do swear
to faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties of
all the duties of
First Assistant Fire Chief
First Assistant Fire Chief
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help you God. Congratulations.
Yeah. Ready?
I would've been on the floor.
Smile.
Mayor, do the family, please.
Yes.
There you go.
At this time, I'd like to invite Second Assistant Chief Kevin Morrissey to please come forward.
Yes, ma'am.
I, Kevin Morrissey,
I, Kevin Morris,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New
and
Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do swear
And I do swear
to faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all
of
of the duties of
Second Assistant Fire Chief
Assistant Fire Chief,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
At this time, I'd like to invite third is Jacob Lawrence III. Please come forward with your family.
I might need to build a bigger town. I'd ask who's holding the Bible, but you know. Okay, Lawrence family, you ready? I, Jacob Lawrence III,
I, Jacob Lawrence III,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do swear
And I do swear
to faithfully,
to faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties of
all of the duties of
Third Assistant Fire Chief
Third Assistant Fire Chief,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help you God. Congratulations.
Wait, where are you?
Tom, you want to help us out here?
It's always the problem.
Yeah, well, practice. Yeah, they got it down to a science.
As we go.
There's the family, please. No, you won't see me in the other photo.
You got it.
Congratulations.
I'll give.
Right there.
It's over right now.
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Can't do it from the floor? I can't do it from the well. That's a big fight.
The back.
Yeah. Yeah.
At this time, we have the appointment of the Township of Middletown Emergency Medical Services Department. The next item is Resolution 2403, a resolution appointing the newly elected officers of the Middletown Township First Aid Squad for a full term of 1 year expiring December 31st, 2024. At this time, we need a motion on the floor.
Motion. Second.
Committeeman Clarke.
Yes.
Committeewoman Kratz.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Hibell.
Yes.
Mayor Perry.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt Resolution 24-03. This time, I'd like to invite EMS Chief Brian McKittrick to please come forward. Your family.
Come forward. Oh, okay. I, Brian McKittrick,
I, Brian McKittrick,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do swear
And I do swear
to faithfully,
to faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties of
all of the duties of
EMS Chief
EMS Chief,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Good. Family together. Oh, she's, yeah, come on, yeah, we're good. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
We're good. Yeah.
That makes it famous.
That's right, 70%. We don't do something. Yes, sir.
I'd like to invite EMS Deputy Chief Marco Fernandez. Please, family.
I, Marco Fernandez,
I, Marco Fernandez,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same,
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the government established in the United States
and in this state,
and in the state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do swear
And I do swear
to faithfully,
to faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of
EMS Deputy Chief
EMS Deputy Chief
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Guys, look here, please. Nice smiles. Good. Mayor, family only, please. Yeah. There we go. Nice.
Yes.
Collection for you and I right here.
At this time, I'd like to invite Assistant Lloyd Goldstein, please come forward with your family.
Yeah, you've done this one for us. You've had enough of me. Very good. Yeah. I, Floyd Goldstein,
I, Floyd Goldstein,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same,
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in the state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do swear
I do swear
to faithfully,
to faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of
EMS Assistant Chief
EMS Assistant Chief
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Family only? No, family only?
Okay. Nobody's like that.
I've sworn him in enough.
Yeah.
Is that the the cop?
That's his place.
I love it.
He says up here. Yeah.
At this time, we're going to take a 5-minute recess and then reconvene. Thank you. At this time, we have a consent agenda, which would include resolutions 24-04, -49, removing 24-12 and 24-17 for separate votes.
Make motion to approve.
Second.
Committeeman Clarke,
Yes.
Committeewoman Kratz.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Hibell.
Yes.
Mayor Perry.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt consent agenda. At this time, we have Resolution 24-12, a resolution appointment of Township Special Conflicts Council.
Motion. Second. Yes.
Committeewoman Kratz.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Recused.
Mayor Perry.
Yes.
Motion carries with recusal noted. At this time, we have 24-17, a resolution for the appointment of Township Consulting Engineers.
Motion to approve. Second.
Committeeman Clarke.
Yes.
Committeewoman Kratz.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Recused.
Deputy Mayor Hibell.
Yes.
Mayor Perry.
Yes.
Thank you. At this time, we have the oath of office for volunteer appointments. Mayor? Would you like to do that, or-
So as I mentioned during my speech, there are so many individuals that truly do the work of our town, from the planning board, zoning board, municipal alliance, all these different organizations that are key parts of our town and do such great work year in and year out. So I know many of you are here as members, as my son continues to scream from the lobby. If you are one of those individuals being appointed to a board today, if you'll please rise. You can raise your right hand and repeat after me. When I say state your name, it's your name, not state your name, okay? Because it will be a collective praise for this, all right? I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people. And I do swear to faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all of the duties of my position according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations and thank you. And before you leave, when we all motion to adjourn, if you were sworn into a board today, you can just sign your oaths of office out in the lobby. All right, thank you all very much for your continued service, and for everybody that's new, thank you for jumping on one of these boards. It's truly appreciated.
We have time for committee comments.
All right, Committeeman Clarke.
Well, good morning and happy New Year. Today's such an awesome day, right? It's fortunate that myself and Committeewoman Kratz were sworn in today. I've had the opportunity to see each of the members of the elected committee here sworn in, and I couldn't be happier to work with Kevin and Mayor Perry, Deputy Mayor Hibell, and Committeewoman Kratz. It's such a neat and unique opportunity, and I'm just super excited. I'd like to thank everybody out in the crowd who contributes to our community on a daily basis, everybody who just got sworn in. You guys have what Mayor Perry said, you guys are the ones that make our community turn. You're the ones who keep us great, and you're ambassadors for everything that we do, right? Whether you're serving on a historical board, if you're on a senior housing board, or whatever it may be, you're an ambassador for what this town is. And Mayor Perry touched on in his meeting about Middletown being named by Travel and Leisure as one of the best places to live in the country. And it's because of the volunteerism that we have from the boards and our fire department and our EMS, and our police. Chief Weber over there, you and your team helped continue to do that, and we appreciate it so much. We've got a lot of exciting things happening in 2024. Former fire chief that I've had the opportunity to work with, John Kratz, had quite an undertaking coming upon him, and he's stepped up big time. We appreciate that. I just hope you know that. One of the things we hear about often is our roads, and I heard 375 miles, and that's a lot. There's not many municipalities in this town, in this state, that have to maintain what we do. And the decisions that we make are not made lightly. And, it's a work in progress, and we're going to continue to work that. And DPW looks hard to identify what needs to be done. So Ted, the big leadership and everything else, we appreciate all that. It was nice to have Captain Smith and as a representative with the USS New Jersey coming in. It's exciting. It's awesome to have such a great working relationship with the base. I've been involved with the town for a long time, and sometimes we have great relationships and sometimes we don't. We've been very fortunate to have amazing relationships through the last couple of commanders. I'm looking forward to all the great things that we're going to do in 2024. We've got a fight in front of us. Mayor Harris touched on it in his speech, preserving open space and stopping trees from being knocked down and promoting smart development. And I think I can speak, I know for myself and I believe the rest of the committee, that we are pro development when it makes sense. And we are not in favor of development that makes zero sense. And there's a couple of projects out there that we're fighting tooth and nail on behalf of everybody in this community to prevent it from happening. And we got a great team to help lead that. And I think that's all I have to say for today. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Senator Brino.
Thank you, Mayor. First, I want to congratulate Kim and Brian on the 3 years. Look forward to serving with you as well. I want to congratulate all of our volunteers. You are truly the backbone of Middletown. We can't do it without you. Our administration here, are all of them up on a dais. This township committee can't operate without your leadership here as well. And other than that, have a great new year. I look forward to working with everyone this year. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Committeewoman Kratz.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon, everyone. To accept the responsibility of continuing to serve as your committee woman, I'd really like to sincerely express my gratitude for the trust you've placed in me. Congratulations to my running mate, Committeeman Clarke, on our tremendous victory in November. It was wonderful to campaign with you, and I'm truly grateful for your friendship. My thanks to Monmouth County Surrogate Maureen Raish for doing me the honor of swearing me in again. There isn't one of us that could do this job without the love and support of our family. And I'm grateful, I am very thankful to mine. My husband Willis, our sons Luke and Jack, my parents Mary Ann and Joe Kelly. Thank you for your love and continued support. Congratulations to our mayor and deputy mayor. We're better for having your leadership, and we appreciate all of the time and effort that you both put forth. I'm proud again to offer you my continued support. Thank you to Committeeman Sembrino for your support and your kindness and your friendship always. The support staff in the mayor's office and our communications department work tirelessly behind the scenes, and I'm really thankful for each and every one of you. Reorganization is a wonderful opportunity to celebrate the many individuals who dedicate their time in serving Middletown. To all of our first responders and to those who have accepted appointments to various committees, thank you. This is an exciting time filled with new beginnings. Working together, the members of this township committee will continue our commitment in addressing the community's needs, amplifying residents' wisdom, and contributing to the betterment of our shared goals and keeping Middletown a beautiful place to raise a family and to work. I wish each of you a happy, healthy new year, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Deputy Mayor.
Hold my comments, but Happy New Year again, everyone.
Don's most excited about that one. The last thing I just want to say, today we made an appointment to a guy who has served Middletown for truly in a variety of capacities. A guy who is always willing to go out there and do the work himself. And that is just one of the greatest things that you can do is when you prove your leadership is doing it, you're showing that you're willing to do it yourself. Charlie Rogers was appointed as our OEM director for another 3 years today, and his service to our community is invaluable. And Charlie, so I want to thank you, Charlie, for everything. And finally, I just want to thank my family. Again, my mom and dad who are here, my brother Justin, who was here, my sister was here, to Alana, and to my 3 kids. The reason I sit up here is because of you, to make this community a better place, to make this world better than I found it. And I do it because of your love and your support, and I'm grateful for that. So with that, I'll open it up for public comment. Any member of the public wishing to make a public comment may do so. We ask that you state your name and address for the record. At 4 minutes, I'll let you know that you have 1 minute remaining. With that being said, John, come on down. First of the year. Grant has already made his public comments throughout the entire program. Second. Yes.
It's Billy, 91. John Spinelli, 91 Burlington. Just want to say congratulations to Committeewoman Kratz, Committeeman Clarke, Mayor Perry, and Deputy Mayor Hibell, just for being sworn in again. It's been a while. I've had class on Monday that last year, so it's glad to finally be back. I just wanted to bring this concern to the board. Not more so an urgent need, because relating to open space, I saw it was for sale in the neighborhood. On Monmouth Avenue, there is a 1 acre lot that borders on state-owned land, the marina. So I just wanted to bring this to the attention of the board. I know with a lot of developments going on in town, and I know you guys are trying your best. So if it's possible, if I could just
Amy Rose is right behind you if you want to hand her the form, John, and we'll certainly take a look at it, especially if it's adjacent to municipal and state-owned property.
Yeah, just wanted to kind of let you guys know now and before it goes on the planning board and
A very
that
active
process.
member of our open space committee right there doing his work. Thanks, John.
Hey guys, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Any other member of the public wishing to make a public comment? Seeing no other member of the public stepping forward, move to close the public portion and adjourn.
Committeeman Clarke.
Yes.
Committeewoman Kratz.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Hibell.
Yes.
Mayor Perry.
Yes.
Motion carries to adjourn.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you all very much.